Hey, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. Have you ever wondered why? Maybe not. Have you ever thought of? Maybe not. The financial D's, the do or the don't? Well, for the next few minutes, I'm going to talk to you about those very interesting things that you either do or you don't. Now, you'll notice that my background today is a classroom for this PowerPoint. I'm going to be taking you to school for a little bit. I hope that you will take the time to learn this information and think about it as you move forward through these 7 slides. Unfortunately, I'm not feeling well today, but as promised, I wanted to make sure I talk to you about the financial D's, the do or don't. Let's get started. So, when we talk about the financial D's, the first one we would be talking about is financial distractions. See, this happens to people whether there is external or internal factors that divert your attention and resources away from sound financial management practices. An example of this would be constantly changing your investment strategies based on the latest market trends, leading to missed opportunities for long term growth. A solution for this would be to develop a well thought out financial plan with clear goals and strategies and stick to it despite the short term fluctuations in the market. Now, everybody wants a piece of that cake, right? And right now, the market is going crazy. Whether you're in crypto, you're in stocks and bonds, you're seeing the market bounce around a lot. Now, I'm not going to give you financial advice today. But what I will tell you is that you need to get with a financial advisor and you need to plan and plot out what your next moves are. So, before I get started on this next slide, please like and subscribe and share this with someone you may save them financially. Now, you're probably asking, well, Mike Barnes, Mr. Financial First Responder, what are you talking about? What am I talking about? Financial disabilities. See, you'll notice that these conditions or circumstances that limit any individual or business ability to effectively manage their finances, i.e., their money. And the culprit that some of you probably will not admit is this little device that I have on the side in this picture, which every time you sign up for something, some subscription, or you like something, or you decide you to buy something, it takes you out of your financial platform. So, an example of this would be the lack of financial literacy and understanding of basic financial concepts. A lot of you spend money on this object daily. You do your banking on it, your investments, you do a lot of different things on this particular item, i.e., your phone, but you don't think about what you're doing. Some solutions I think you should do is invest in financial education. You should seek guidance from a financial advisor to build a strong foundation of financial knowledge and skills. Hey, this is Mike Barnes, the financial first responder. And every time I talk to you, I'm constantly talking to you about getting more knowledge, right? And getting more understanding. Well, the ways that you do that is that you got to talk to some people that would be your financial mentors. You'd have to get some advice, or you may have to start reading some financial books. So, with that said, what's the next thing, Michael or Mike, the financial first responder, that people have happen to them? They have financial dilemmas. See, these are situations where individuals or businesses face difficult choices with significant financial consequences. Remember, I did a video on financial consequences? Example, choosing between investing in your business expansion and maintaining a comfortable family lifestyle. Hey, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. But when it comes to running a business, you have to put money into your business. What are the solutions, Mr. Financial First Responder? You need to conduct a thorough financial analysis and consider seeking advice from a financial professional to make informed decisions that align with your long term goals. I've been saying this the whole time. And I don't know if some of you just don't get it or you just don't understand, or maybe you just think it's a game. You're dealing with your life and your kids' lives or your children's lives, your parents' lives, because they're betting on you to be successful. Well, what happens, Mr. Financial First Responder, if I don't do this? Well, I'm glad you asked. You start getting financial diseases. And see, these are chronic financial issues that persist and they negatively impact your overall financial health. An example of this is accumulating high levels of debt due to overspending and poor financial management. This could happen to anybody. What are the solutions, Mr. Financial First Responder? Implement a strict budgeting practice, reduce unnecessary expenses, prioritize debt repayment to gradually improve your financial health. You see, this guy with the pen, he's looking at some tick marks, um, but those tick marks need to transfer or be transformed from what you have going out to what you have coming in. You see, because what I'm trying to prevent you from having happen is this next slide. Because I swear, and no, I don't want to swear, I'm just going to tell you the truth, that some of you are going down this road very rapidly. Now, what does that mean, Mr. Financial First Responder? And if this is you or this has happened to you, you can put in the chat and say, "Yep, me too," and I'll know exactly what you meant by that. Financial destruction. See, this refers to the situations where financial mismanagement led to severe or irreversible consequences, such as bankruptcy or financial ruin. I've seen people lose their houses. I've seen people lose their clearances. I've seen people lose their families due to bankruptcy and financial ruin. An example of this is ignoring the warning signs of financial distress, failing to take corrective action immediately. What are some solutions, Mr. Financial First Responder? Well, I'm glad you asked. Regularly monitor your financial health, properly address any issues that arise, and consider seeking professional assistance if needed to avoid reaching a point of no return. Now, you're saying, well, wait a minute, Mr. Financial First Responder. I hear what you're saying, but I'm not quite yet there yet. Well, the point is not to get there at all. You should be pulling your credit bureaus, your Equifax, your Experian, your TransUnion, and your LexisNexis. And you should be looking at your situation. You should be paying for a monitoring service. Most of you have different streaming platforms, but you don't monitor your credit. That's amazing to me. Well, Mr. Financial First Responder, what's next? Well, I told you I wasn't going to keep you long because I'm not feeling that the best today. My conclusion is this: the topics of financial distraction, disability, dilemmas, disease, and destruction represents a spectrum of challenges that you as individuals and businesses may face in managing your finances. Now, I'm using an example here of a plant that's growing in the ground. And you may be looking at the surface and saying, oh, there's one, two, three, four petals on this plant. But when you look under the ground, you see a system of roots, which is anchoring this tree that's going to grow. And a lot of you don't have anchors in the ground yet. So when we talk about financial distractions, which is the least of these, such as changing investment strategies based on short-term trends, which we talked about before, can divert your attention from long-term financial goals, but are generally less harmful. On the other hand of this spectrum, some of you are getting ready to go down financial destruction, such as bankruptcy, represents the severe and irreversible consequences of poor financial management. So you're saying, Mr. Financial First Responder, what do I need to do? Well, it is crucial for individuals and businesses to be proactively addressing these challenges by developing sound financial plans, seeking advice from financial professionals, and investing in financial education and regularly monitoring their financial health to avoid reaching a point of financial ruin or no return. That is what I'm saying to you. And if I haven't told you anything else today, is you need to be prepared for financial distractions, which comes through these cellular devices, financial disabilities, which happen because you're not paying attention, dilemmas that you put yourself in, diseases that are curable, and destruction that at some point some of you will bounce back after seven years of hard work. So I'm glad I had an opportunity to talk to you today about the financial D's, the do and the don't, or the do and or don't. And I hope this message doesn't fall on deaf ears. I hope you will like and subscribe my channel and you'll share with someone. And until we talk again, God bless.